Please talk. This is just background while people are still arriving. Good Shabbos, welcome to all of you. It's so nice to gather on a Friday together. So let's enter into Shabbos together, relaxing together, singing together, because God knows the prayers of our heart, and that carrier wave is our voice. If you're following on our blue sheets, this is the first song, Yedid Nefesh, beloved of my soul, you feel us. And as we sing our hearts to you, may we relax into that sense of being felt. Yedid Nefesh Avarachaman Mishoch Avdecha Eretzonecha Yarutz Avdecha Kimo Ayal Yesh Tachaveh El Muladarecha Ki Yerav Lo Yedidutecha Minofet Zuf Vechol Ta'am Yalla lai 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 Yalla lai 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 Yalla lai 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 Yalla lai 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 Yalla lai 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 Yalla lai 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 Yalla lai 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 Yalla lai 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 Yalla lai 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 Yalla lai 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 Higalena ufros chavivi alai et sukat shilomecha ta'ir eretz mikvodecha nagila v'nismecha ba maher ahuv kiva moed v'choneni ki yimei olam yalla lai 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 yalla lai 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 yalla lai 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 yalla lai 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 yalla lai 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 yalla lai 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 For 40 years, our ancestors wandered in the desert, as Psalm 95 talks about. Arba'im Shana, an entire generation wandered. And this troubled God. God saw fit to say, this is a generation that must wander because they don't know my ways. And I want my people to know my ways, because my ways are the ways of Derech Eretz, the way of properly treating our fellow humans. That's why they didn't get to enter the promised land, but we do on the hope and the promise that we will treat others b'derech eretz in the proper way. So Lechu Niranana Ladonai, let us sing our praises to that which draws us near to each other. Lechu Niranana Ladonai Naria Letzur Yishenu Nikadma Fana Bitoda Bismiru Narialo Arbaim Shana Akut Bedor Vayom Aram Torei Levavhem V'hem lo yadu Derachai Asher nishpati ve'api Im yivon el menuchati Sadai, Bechol Asher Bo Ya'alo Sadai, Ya la 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 la, Ya'alo Sadai, Bechol Asher Bo Ya'alo Sadai, Ya la 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 la, Yaz Yirananu Kol Atzei, Yaz Yirananu Kol Atzei, Yirananu kol hatzeyar, az yirananu kol hatzeyar, ya'alo sadai, v'chol asher bo ya'alo sadai, ya la 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 la, ya'alo sadai, v'chol asher bo ya'alo sadai, ya la 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 la. Az yirananu kol hatzeyar, az yirananu kol hatzeyar, az yirananu kol hatzeyar, az yirananu kol hatzeyar, ya'alo sadai, v'chol asher bo ya'alo sadai, ya la 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 la, ya'alo sadai, v'chol asher bo ya'alo sadai, ya la 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 la, az yirananu kol hatzeyar, az yirananu kol hatzeyar, az yirananu kol hatzeyar, az yirananu kol hatzeyar, ya'alo sadai, v'chol asher bo ya'alo sadai, ya la 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 la, ya'alo sadai, v'chol asher bo ya'alo sadai, ya la 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 la, az yirananu kol hatzeyar, az yirananu kol hatzeyar, az yirananu kol hatzeyar, az yirananu kol hatzeyar, ya'alo sadai, v'chol asher bo ya'alo sadai, ya la 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 la, יעלוז שדי, בכל אשר בו יעלוז שדי. יאי לי 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 לי. So, entering into Ana B'choach, we're moving from this sense of just the joy that Shabbat is finally here. We finally permission to relax and just get very present in our lives. It's a nice thing to bring that sense of presence inward. So for those of you who feel comfortable, we're going to enter into some slow, deep, mindful breathing together. So if your feet are not already flat on the floor, I invite you to, if they'll reach that far, place your feet flat on the floor. And allow your spine to just grow, not ramrod straight, but neither slouched, just comfortably upright. Feeling the full sense of what it's like to rise up to our full measure in our bodies. Begin with a slow, luxurious, deep breath inward. And when it's time to let it out even more slowly. We're going to continue to breathe in this slow, relaxed way. Slow, relaxed breath in. Even slower, relaxed breath out. Allowing our bellies to be soft, making space for all that air. Some teach that our breath is our anchor. This holds up in Jewish teaching as well. For the word for breath is also the word for soul, neshama, linshom, to breathe. And our breath is anchor. The word for anchor in Hebrew is ogen. Aleph, Gimel, Nun. One can take the letters of our anchor, our ogen, and rework them into other words. For instance, Nun Gimel Ayin, the word nega, a word that means suffering. When we find ourselves in a state of suffering, what is it like to come back to our anchor, the breath? Our ogen, our anchor. There's another word you can make with the same three letters. And that word is oneg. Oneg means joy, delight. When we move from suffering, nega, back to our center, our anchor, our ogen. Perhaps we also find a way back to accessing oneg, joy. Holy One of all life, help our hearts find the way to our anchor, that our suffering be transformed into the joy of feeling your presence through our very breath. Ana, Ana bechoach, gedulat yamincha, tatir tzura, kabel rinat, amcha sagrinu, tohoreinu nora. Ana bechoach, gedulat yamincha, tatir tzura, kabel rinat, amcha sagrinu, tohoreinu nora. Shabbatenu kabel, u'shemat zakatenu, yodeya ta'alumot. Ana bechoach, gedulat yamincha, tatir tzura, kabel rinat, amcha sagrinu, tohoreinu nora. Ana bechoach, gedulat yamincha, tatir tzura, kabel rinat, amcha sagrinu, tohoreinu nora. Shabbatenu kabel, u'shemat zakatenu, yodeya ta'alumot. Baruch Shem Kivod Malchuto Leolam Vayed. Our hearts incline toward this gift of presence, Shabbat, and with it just the gift of relaxing and receiving everything that we need. Shamor v'zachor b'dibur echad ishmiyanu el hameyuchad Adonai echad u'shemo echad l'shem u'tiferet v'letchila lecha lecha dodi likrat Shabbat, Shabbat, lechu v'necha, ki hi mekor habracha, merosh mikedem nesucha, sof ma'aseh, b'machshava tchila, lecha, dodi, likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat, Kabbalat, itoreri, kiva orech, kumiori, uri, shir daberi, kivod Adonai alayich nigla, lecha dodi, likrat kala, b'nei Shabbat, Ohi v'shalom, ater pala, gam b'simcha, u'v'tzola, toch emuneh, am segula, boi chala, lecha dodi, likrat kala, Are we feeling ready to enter into prayer as a community? Please rise. Baruch Hu, dear one. Baruch Hu, dear one. Shekhinah, holy name. When I call on the light of my soul, I come home. Baruch Hu, dear one, Shekhinah, holy name. When we call on the light of our soul, we come home. When we call our soul, we come home. Baruch Hu et Adonai Amevorach. Be seated. Sacred words, even the evenings. Wisdom opens gates locked around our hearts. Asher b'dvarim mariv aravim, b'chokhma poteach she'arim. Evening, the evenings, evening the frayed edges of our lives, Ma'ariv, Aravim, Amen. Understanding alters with the times, changing seasons, cycles divine. Uvivona meshanei itim, umachalif et hazmanim. Evening, the evenings, evening the frayed edges of our lives, Ma'ariv, Aravim, Amen. Spirit of the night, we bless your name. Eternal light, eternal flame, Echad Kayam Tamid Yimloch Aleinu, Le'olam Va'ed. Evening, the evenings, evening the frayed edges of our lives, Ma'ariv, Aravim, Amen. Baruch Ata Adonai Hama'ariv Aravim. Blessed are you, Almighty One, who brings about the evening, and blessed are you, Adonai, who loves us. Baruch Ata Adonai Ohev Amo Yisrael. Shema Yisrael, Adonai Eloheinu, Adonai Echad. Ahavta et Adonai Elohecha. We shall love God with all we are, with all we have. That we remained aligned with your will. Tizkaru v'yasid hakol b'zvutayim. Emet. We walked through the desert for 40 years, and then we entered the promised land with the understanding that we were bringing a new understanding with us, that of being in right relationship with each other and with the whole earth. And we celebrated Mi chamocha ba'elim Adonai, who is like any other God. bringing us such a magnificent teaching. And so we sang our celebration, Micha Mocha. Yalla, la, 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 yalla, la, 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 yalla, la, la, yalla, la, yalla, la, yalla, la, 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 yalla, la, la, yalla, la, 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 yalla, la, yalla, la, yalla, la, 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 yalla, la, 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 yalla, la, la, Yam lifnei Moshe uMiriam ze Eli anu ve'amru Adonai yimloch le'olam va'ed yalai lai yalai lai 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 yalai lai 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 yalai lai lai yalai lai yalai lai yalai lai take into our hearts all of those who could use a prayer of protection. That they might go to sleep in peace and wake up to life, to renewed awareness. Ushmor Tzeiteinu Uvoenu. Ushmor Tzeiteinu Uvoenu Lechayim Ulishalom Me'ata ve'ad olam Me'ata ve'ad olam Me'ata ve'ad olam Hashkiveinu Adonai Eloheinu l'shalom V'hamitenu Malkeinu l'chayim Ufros aleinu Sukkot shlomecha Me'ata ve'ad olam Me'ata ve'ad olam Me'ata ve'ad olam Ushmor Tzeiteinu Uvoenu L'chayim U'lishalom Me'ata ve'ad olam Me'ata ve'ad olam, me'ata ve'ad olam. Baruch atah Adonai, hapores sukat shalom aleinu, al kol amo Yisrael, ve'al Yerushalayim. Vishamru v'nei Yisrael et Shabbat la'asot et Shabbat b'dorotam. Vayom hashvi'i Shabbat vayinafash. And on that seventh day, there was rest, cessation of work. Chatzi Kaddish. Yikadav yitkadash shemei rabba. V'yam b'divrach yirutei v'yam lich malchutei b'chayechon u'v'yom echon u'v'chayei dechol beit Yisrael. Ba'adala v'zman kariv imru. Yehei shmei rabba mevorach. Yitbarach, Yitbarach, V'yishtabach, V'yitpar, V'yitramam, V'yitnaseh, V'yirada, V'yitaleh, V'yithalal, Shemei Dekudesha, Leila, Min Kol Bichata V'shirata, Tushbechata V'nechemata, Ta'amiran B'yama V'imru. We rise and enter into time for our heart's contemplation. You may either use your Sidurs, pages 47 to 52, or feel free to be with your own heart, and feel free to be seated when you're done. Oh, sing shalom, Rama, Uyase shalom, Aleinu, Ve'al kol Yisrael, Ve'al kol Yoshvei Tevel. Say shalom, b'imomam, uyaseh shalom, aleinu, aleinu, ve'al kol Yisrael, ve'al kol Yoshvei Tevel. V'imru amen. V'imru amen. As the Creator creates peace above, so too may we figure out creative ways to make peace here below. For Aleinu, it is up to us to figure out the answers to such questions and more. Aleinu, it is up to us to hallow creation, to respond to life with the fullness of our lives. And if you wish to rise for this creative Aleinu, you're invited to do so. It is up to us to meet the world, to embrace the whole, even as we wrestle with the parts. It is up to us to repair the world and to bind our lives to the truth. Ein od milvado, ein od, efes zulato, ein od milvado, ein od, efes zulato. Therefore we bend the knee and we shake off that stiffness that keeps us from the subtle graces of life and the supple gestures of love. With reverence and thanksgiving, we accept our destiny and we set for ourselves the task of redemption. Ein od milvado, ein od, efes zulato, ein od milvado, ein od, bringing into our hearts memories of those whose yard sites appear at this time. They include Gertrude Altman, Reuben Bergman, Meyer Norman Berman, Iris Bernstein, Fred Brown, Fanny Epstein, Beatrice Feldman, Rabbi Abraham Feldman, Rose Friedman, Stacy Gerber, Henry Gessner, Otto Graf, Max Grossman, Samuel Hirschman, Isabella Candice Bratt, Morris Karch, Florence Kirshen, Joyce Krasinski, Sophie Lieber, Sharon Temple Lieberman, Irving Panish, Joseph Portnoff, Elsa Rebner, Harry Rice, Sol Sackheim, Herman Schoem, Jenny Schill, Ralph Silver, Samuel Singer, Emilio Suarez, Claire Swartz, Irving Tobes, Leah Tobes, Dora Venyar, Ben Waxer, Dove Weitzman, Dr. Leslie Morton Wirbel, and Susanna Elkin-Zisk. We're also saying the Kaddish for David Fowman, Bruce Thal, Carol Amster, Gary Joseph Ullman, Paul Ernest Phillips, Leslie Garber Matthews, Raisa Levinskaya, Alice Cohen, Tobe Barben Rothaus, Vivian Perlstein, S. Martin Lindenauer, Bonnie Rosenberg, Harleen Appelman, Dr. Lionel Finkelstein, Seidel Popinski, David Stein, Harvey Katz, Martin Warshaw, Gideon Hoffer, Lois Kluger, and Beverly Bennett. If you are also saying Mourner's Kaddish for anyone tonight, I invite you to please rise and join me, page 58, or our handout. Yitgadal v'yitkadash shemerabah, v'yalma divra chirutei v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon v'chayei d'chol beit Yisrael, ba'gola v'yizman kari v'imru, amen. Yehei shmei rabba mevarach le'olam u'amei almaya, yitbarach v'yishtabach v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, Vidhadar, Vidale, Vidhalal, Shamei, Dikud Shabarichu. La Eila min kol birchata veshirata, Tush bechata venechemata, Da Amiran bialma vimru. Hey Shlama Rabba min Shemaya, Vechayim aleinu vel kol Yisrael vimru. Amen. Oseh Shalom birmomav, Hu Yaaseh Shalom, aleinu vel kol Yisrael vimru. May their memories be for an abiding blessing. So I'd like to invite my lovely person who helps me get organized and set up every month. Yeah, Meg.
Well, the first thing I want to announce is this wonderful concert that's happening this Sunday. Sponsored by J-Core. It's a benefit concert for them. It's at the JCC. It is this Sunday, like I said, at 4 p.m. to 6 p.m. It's a presentation of classical works performed by solo artists and musicians from Ann Arbor. It looks really amazing. There's tickets still available. You can pay at the door, and all the money goes to help J-Core. If you don't know who they are, there is a flyer by the door, and there's a lovely breakdown of their whole organization and what they do for our community, typed up by our own Harvey Summers here.
Thank you.
So thank you for that, Harvey. I encourage everyone to go. And Deborah Green. Love 30 the three amigos. 30, including Louis Nagel. Oh, and Michael Gert. That's exciting. So if you can go, I really encourage you to do so. Also, we have our own Hanukkah party that is coming up. Oh my gosh, Hanukkah is coming up. Oh. It is Sunday, the 18th, here at Beth Israel, starting at 5 p.m. We'll have a Hanukkah party to start with food and refreshments and games and trivia. And then we'll have a giant menorah lighting outside on our porch, followed by a concert given by our rabbi in residence for the weekend, who is Rabbi Drew Hahn. And he is commonly known as the Kirtan Rabbi. If you don't know what Kirtan is, it's mystical Indian chant, where you do very repetitive chanting, like he'll isolate a phrase and you repeat it over and over, and it's very meditative, but he does it using Hebrew. And so it kind of melds our two beautiful mystical traditions together. And I believe he'll be doing a Hanukkah themed one. I hope so. That would be really awesome. He will also be in the religious school that Sunday morning. For those of you who have children, I want to say he is starting at 10:30. Is that correct, Jerry? Thank you. He's starting at 10:30. That will be here in the sanctuary. And you don't have to have kids in the religious school. If you have children and you want to bring them anyway, that's perfectly fine. It's open to children of all ages from the community. I think that's all I have for right now.
Beautiful.
All right.
All right. I have a couple of quick additions. First of all, musical Kabbalat Shabbats are scheduled into this spring. The next date is going to be Friday, the 13th of January. Yes. In Jewish tradition, this is an auspicious date. Yes. So January 13, followed by February 17, March 10. I really look forward to seeing you all there and singing with all of you. Oh my God, the amazing sounds in the sanctuary tonight. Did you hear it? The harmonies tonight just felt like we were all lifted up. Beautiful, beautiful. We're also going to be having a special rehearsal for our holy Levites. The Levites in temple days were those who were the musicians and the singers who helped beautify the service. So I've borrowed the terms, and we now have the holy Levites who are, raise your hands if you're here tonight and you're a member of the holy Levites. Yes, these are individuals who decided they wanted to learn the music a little bit better, especially the harmonies. And I think this is a strategy. It was Rav Nadav's strategy, and boy, is it working beautifully to lift us all up. It is open to everyone. If any of you are interested in learning new music and or the harmonies, you're more than welcome to join us. I'm going to try something different out in January. We're going to meet half an hour before our Friday the 13th service in January. So the service starts at 6 o'clock. We'll meet the Holy Levites here at 5:30. And January is going to be the start of a minor swap out in our music, and we're going to have new handouts as well. Tonight, remember how we sang Evening, the Evenings, the song, just acknowledging how the space, our atmosphere shifts from daylight to evening, and we thank God for helping us notice the patterns of time as it evolves. That is one of two prayers that are the lead into the Shema. The other prayer that is the lead into the Shema is the one that follows it, Ahavat Olam, which talks about God's love. Starting next month, the swap out is going to be, we're going to give Evening, the Evenings a little bit of a rest for the sake of bringing in a song about God's love. And that we're going to be learning in the half hour prior to services. I know. It seems like an impossible task, and yet I have faith we will get there. I do. So if you're at all interested in coming, Holy Levite or not, it's really truly open to everybody. This is your service. This is for the community. So please come at 5:30 and enjoy. Finally, if you're interested in getting on the mailing list for the Holy Levites, so you can be told of future days and times of rehearsal, you can leave your information with Beth Dwoskin, our Holy Levite sister, who is the keeper of our email list. And thank you, Beth, for keeping us organized too. So with that, we're going to welcome in the angels of Shabbos that accompany us every single Shabbat. May they come in peace. May they enter us in peace. May they bring us peace so that we can celebrate together. Shalom Aleichem, Malachei Asharet Malachi Elyon Mi Melech Malachi Amlatim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Boachem Shalom Malachi Shalom Malachi Elyon Mi Melech Malachi Amlatim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Barchuni L'Shalom Malachi Shalom Malachi Elyon Mi Melech Malachi Amlatim HaKadosh Baruch Kadosh Baruch Hu Tzedchem Shalom Malachi Shalom Malachi Elyon Mi Melech Malachi Amlatim HaKadosh Baruch Hu Ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la 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 ya la Shabbat Shalom.